It's Therapy Thursday, and let's face it, I think this needs a little bit of actual therapy. You see, there's a serial killer on the loose.
What?
I know. Watch this, tune in, find out who.
Do that. See you soon.
Two guys talking, saying anything, nothing new to say, talking anyway. Start yammering, can't hear a thing, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew. Stop talking, try listening, try anything, try whistling. There you go again, saying anything, nothing I can do. So let's have one more brew. One more brew. Let's have one more brew. One more brew.
That's Dude.
That's Dude.
And welcome to Lazyboys Night.
Oh, yeah.
I always lip sync that name.
Yeah.
What are we drinking here? Ooh, a lot of head on that one.
Oh, look how freaking clear that is.
Well, it's pretty clear for a hazy. This
Oh,
is Wonder Crush Hazy IPA from Beau's Brewery.
We haven't had a Beau's Brewery in a long time.
This is true. This is true. I still have a little bit in the can. I'm going to have
That's
to
a
finish it off
very
later.
cool can. A nice hazy. We haven't had a hazy in a long time either.
Hazies are usually breakfast beer. Will this be a breakfast beer?
Let's find out.
Yeah, all right.
You want to find out after?
No, because we already played the thing now. Don't you remember?
Oh my
We're so
God.
confused. I know.
You know what, folks?
Dude's telling us, don't talk about
Yeah,
it.
I
Don't
know.
talk about it.
It's like whatever.
Cheers.
Let's just cheers. Let's just enjoy this. Not a breakfast beer.
It
Oh,
is-
almost. Not quite there.
You know what it's like? It's. I'm gonna call this a continental breakfast beer. You know when you go to hotels and they advertise continental breakfast, and
I'm
all it
good
is,
with that.
there's toast
Yeah.
and there's those little boxes of cereal with the milk and there's some oranges.
Hey, Beau's, you're a continental breakfast beer.
It's not bad, but it lacks the fruitiness that most hazies have. Most hazies have some kind of citrusy taste to it. I find it's not very citrusy, which is usually what makes the breakfast beer a breakfast beer.
Well, and with the name Wonder Crush, immediately I was imagining like my mouth head.
You were expecting they were crushing oranges and
Yeah,
stuff?
so I was expecting like that crushing feeling when we would have that first swig, and
Yeah, no,
it's super. It's soft. If you're not big into hazies or you're not sure what a hazy is,
Yeah.
try it out. And imagine a regular hazy being a little bit more, like a little bit fruitier.
more citrusy.
Yeah, so
It lacks a little bit of
I'm
citrus.
good.
It's good. It's good, but it's not a breakfast beer.
no, it
It's a
doesn't fall-
continental breakfast. There you go.
It's a continental
All right.
breakfast beer. It's a new one. We've never had a continental breakfast
Dude's gonna
beer.
have to make a new logo for that one.
Sucker.
All right. So what are you doing tonight, dude?
Well, on this fine Thursday night.
I thought you were gonna say Therapy Thursday.
Yeah, well, it is a therapy Thursday.
Yeah,
I was
but
going
you
to lead
didn't
into
say
it.
it.
Yes, but it is. Anyways, whatever.
Whatever.
I think what's important right now is
You
that
know we're like an old couple bickering
we are.
now, aren't we?
We've been together too long.
We're
3
sta-
years. It's
we're-
enough.
We're Stadler and Waldorf.
Oh, you just put a picture of that, didn't you? Thank you. Jeez. Okay, we're doing a crappy ball of mystery. What a world, what a world.
All right.
Yogurt the Great.
Yeah, that. I'm surprised they never made a joke about Greek yogurt. Put him in a toga.
That would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
So if you're not sure what we're talking about,
Spaceballs.
yeah, we had an episode. Go check out this episode where we actually talk about it. Our little inside joke, yeah, we talk about it, and you even get a clip out of it, folks. I'm reading or you're reading? Who feels intellectual?
I'll do it.
Woo!
Let's pick one that looks short.
Short and sweet.
Man, these are all crumpled up.
Need glasses?
You are reincarnated as a serial killer. Who and why? From Dexter. You are reincarnated as a serial killer. Who and why from Dexter?
So Dexter, if some of you might not know, you've already heard the name before. It was a TV series about a serial killer that actually worked in the police department.
He was like a blood splatter specialist, so he'd go to crime scenes and study the blood splatter patterns and to determine all sorts of stuff. But he'd also find out who did it and then go kill them. He was a serial killer who killed bad people. Yeah. Therefore, it's justified.
He was morally right, but he was an actual serial killer, so he had no compassion. But watching the series, so there's a reference to that, actually Dexter being a serial killer. So the person who sent in this question
is probably not really named Dexter.
Guessing not.
And if it's the real guy, what if it's the actor who played him? What if it is Dexter?
Oh.
Well, Dexter.
So the actual question is:
you are reincarnated as a serial killer. Who and why?
First of all, reincarnation. What?
Well,
so
that would imply future
Chucky
killers.
the doll.
Chucky the doll.
That's what it was. It's for Chucky the doll.
Is that who you are? Or you come back as Chucky the doll?
No, that'd be super weird.
Well,
imagine that being like you're like that tall or whatever.
No, that'd be horrible.
That's creepy because there's there's a lot of movies and there's actually a TV series. Chucky has a TV series.
Oh, I heard about that. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, no, I refuse to watch it.
I've just seen a couple of the movies. I never saw the whole series.
No, I saw the very first,
the original, yeah.
And then I had enough. After the first, I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to see more.
I don't want to see children's toys coming to kill.
I don't need to have that implemented into into my brain, into my imagination. I don't need to have that added on to already the other stuff that I'm so freaking.
Dexter, I'm having a hard time with this question. First of all, I've never been in. I know some people are fascinated by serial killers. I've never been into them, and honestly, other than Jack the Ripper, I don't think I can even name a serial killer.
Well, I'm sure if we start naming off names, you go, oh yeah,
maybe.
Oh yeah,
maybe.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
But
here's the thing: there's on podcasts, it's in the top. Dude, look at that! I'm pretty sure it's like in the top 5 or top. 10.
Yeah, people are fascinated by murders.
Internationally, people are fascinated by serial killers. It's a huge thing.
Well, because a lot of them try to solve it themselves. They want to know.
Oh yeah, they want to get it. They want to get into it, and they want to be that detective, right? But you're talking about, and to me, it's like a weird fascination because this fascination is over actual serial killers. But then there's like the serial killers that are actually in films, but some in films are actually based on actual.
Yeah, what's like the Hills Have Eyes was based on an actual family in Ireland who would hunt down travelers and eat them. The cannibals.
There's a whole bunch of nasty stuff like that. Even there was a
Texas Chainsaw Massacre is also based on the same family.
There was a Charles Bronson movie.
Charlie Brown's a serial killer.
Brown's. Back when Charlie Brown used to smoke a cigarette and hold like I had a Charlie Brown. So Charles Bronson, one of his movies was actually loosely or based on a serial killer that was actually in San Francisco. There's like all these different. There's a massive fascination, but I'm a bit like you where the idea of someone that kills for joy or has absolutely even worse. Not even for joy, just they don't even have any emotions whatsoever tied to it.
They have no empathy or compassion. Nothing. They can't feel.
Imagine that. That's the creepiest part of like if you're dealing with somebody who's truly psychotic, that creeps the hell out of me. And even more so, somebody that lives like we've had some major psychopaths in Canada, and there's enough going on in the world without me wanting to be interested in that stuff.
I'm going to tell you right now, Dexter, the only serial killer I want to be is Mikey. The kid who will eat any cereal.
I know.
He's killing the cereal. He's eating them up.
Because I was trying to figure out, there's another something, there was a joke about that serial killer, but yeah, that's a good one.
I'm sorry, I'm so not into it. The only one, like I said, that I really know is Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, but you don't have to go through them. We're talking about the genre, like
the genre.
How people relate to it, and even that when it comes to relation, like I know there's the whole detective part of it where they want to try to solve it, but the fascination with it, I know a lot of people actually that are fascinated by serial killers in film and in real life.
Now, I had a funny conversation recently about I was
not
working
drinking
and
enough.
I was talking to this woman, and she was talking about all these podcast she hears, because we're talking about, you know, radio stations, what we listen. She's like, I don't listen to radio, I just listen to podcasts. I'm like, what do you listen? And she's naming all these, and they're all murder shows, podcasts.
See? That's what I
and I'm
mean.
like, yeah, and apparently women listen to those way more than men
Which
do.
is even scarier.
Yeah, because are they getting ideas?
No,
My
they're
husband
not.
has been pissing me off a little too much. I heard this person got away with it by doing this. I'm a little
But think of
inspired now.
that. That's a good point, even to the fact that they're more interested in that. And when a lot of these psychos end up in prison, because they do end up in prison, is they end up with a fan base.
Oh yeah,
They
they're
get
superstars.
they get letters come in. Some of them actually get married, man. Some people actually do marry, and it's like there's this morbid
Fascination.
freaking
Yeah.
fascination with this, and it's beyond me. And I don't know if it's because we are guys, because if I think of everybody I know that's interested in that follows that, you're right. Most of them are women.
That's scary.
I don't know very many guys that are
um,
actually interested in serial
I'm finding
killers.
the subject too serious, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit just by mentioning something, because we've said a few times that people are fascinated by this. I recently learned the origin of the word fascinated. Do you know what it's from?
No.
Today, fascinating means being really, really interested in something. Originally, the word fascinated is an extension of the word fascina.
Which is?
If you've ever seen ancient Roman or Greek carvings and art, you might have seen this before. Dude, can you put up the picture now? You see how it's a winged penis? You see them all over.
It's phallic.
It's a phallic symbol with
Yeah.
wings, a fascina. And to be fascinated meant to be
Aroused?
aroused
Oh
and desirous.
my God, what?
It was to be aroused and desiring something sexually.
Wow.
So when you were fascinated by something, it's
You're
because you wanted to jump
phallic.
its bones. You wanted to jump its bones. It's you were sexually interested in something. That was what
Name me your
fascinated.
sex tape
There you
every
go.
single day.
So now when
Holy
you're
geez.
fascinated by something, it originally meant you wanted to have sex with it.
So it wouldn't be naming your sex tape, it'd be name of your penis carving.
Name me your fascina.
Name of your fascina. Want to start doing that?
So name me your fascina. I think people
Name
will
me
be
your
very
fascina.
confused.
Yeah,
Anyways,
what we could put down for the first few
I'm,
episodes? Name your fascina.
Name
You're
your-
taking this too seriously. Chill out. Relax,
All
man.
right.
It's a therapy
So
Thursday.
I'm gonna be-
They're not checking in to have you
All right,
feel
all right.
uncomfortable about the subject.
I'm going to be Wolverine.
Our whole point of
I'm going
this...
to be Wolverine. He's a killer. He kills a lot of people. I'm going to be Wolverine.
He's not,
Why?
It doesn't...
Hey,
Oh, it's not the same thing.
hey, he's got claws. He kills a lot of
Whatever.
people.
Okay, I'll be Deadpool then.
There you go.
Same thing.
We're big fans. Watch this episode.
yeah.
All right, Dexter.
All right.
That's all I got on the subject. I'm sorry. I'm
You
just.
you traumatized him.
I
Look
am.
at him. He doesn't
You know
even
what?
know what to do
Now I'm
with this
afraid he's
episode.
going to kill me because I didn't give a good
No,
response.
I'm not a chick. I won't kill you.
Oh,
Here's the thing.
Oh, women who want to respond to that,
Respond.
please
I dare you to
send your
respond.
messages to us at this address. Dude, could you pull it up?
I can bear.
Or on our Facebook page, or on directly on the YouTube comments.
Hell yeah, do that. And if you enjoyed this episode, even though he did not, if you did, somewhat, maybe do this. Right?
Subscribe.
That will help us out.
Like and share.
The Fonz, right? So when you do that, also when you subscribe, there's a little notification bell. Cling, ling, ling, ling.
Ring my
If
bell.
you click on that, ring my bell. Ring my bell. It will let you know when we have a new episode. But you know how easy it is to know when we have a new episode? Every single Thursday,
That's right.
a brand new episode, just like this one.
And see you next
So-
Thursday.
We'll see you next time. Cheers.